Hey, everybody, good afternoon. Happy Monday, January 9th. Wow, the month is just chugging right along. I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful day here in Kansas City, kind of spring like. I had to shut my little blinds because the sun was causing glare for my camera. So I tried to go out there with my dogs earlier today and grab a little bit of that sunshine while I could. I hope it's beautiful where you are, and if it's not, I'm sorry, but it's always a good time to craft. And that's what we're going to do this afternoon. If you're here, please say hello. I'd love to chat with you. My name is Leslie. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I show people how to make fun, pretty things using stamps, paper, and ink. I'm going to make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be real quick before we get started. Sometimes Facebook is so weird. Like, I want to open my own page and it just doesn't give me what I want. I've got my little poodles with me, my little poodle mixes, my little plaid poodles. If you just heard Maggie, her ears flapping, you know what? I keep doing that. I keep going to Facebook and I'm live on YouTube. Ever since I've switched over, yep, there I am. Okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Sorry about that. Okay, I was going to share with you our project today. It's so cute. I am in love with this. Well, I ordered the whole suite because I just think it is adorable. Let me turn the camera around. This is the card, and it's kind of a faux step card. I tried to pull a card out that I did earlier in the holiday from the holiday catalog, where we actually had to cut out pieces to make a step card. This one is so simple, and yet it's really fantastic. It looks three-dimensional, and I love these types of cards when you're trying to highlight the cute little images. So what I'm using for this card, but you can use whatever you have, is the Rain or Shine Suite from the new Spring Mini Catalog. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to get a catalog out to you. Just send me a message, a private message, or comment below, and I'll get your information. But I'm using the paper and the stamp and die bundle for this card. But you can try this fold with any of the products that you have. And right now, Stampin' Up! Is having celebration, which when you place an order of $50, you can choose a free product. Here's a cute little stamp set I've been seeing all over the internet. The Adorable Owls. The Thanks a Bunch stamp set. Paper. Beautiful paper that I'm going to be using in my class. This my live Stampin' Bingo, which I'll talk about here in a minute while I'm stamping. Some more paper, another stamp set, some more paper. Anyway, just lots of free stuff during the months of January and February. And if you've ever thought of joining Stampin' Up!, I'm going to add myself to the corner there. Hello. Hey, Kathy. Happy New Year. If you have ever thought of joining Stampin' Up!, now is a great time to join. For $129, you can choose $75 worth of $175 worth of product, any product that Stampin' Up! Sells, and receive either a Boho Blue mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine or a white mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And if you don't need a die cutting machine, you can join for $99 and still get the $175 worth of product. So that's $75 worth of free product and free shipping. So it's a really great time to join. Okay, back to the card. I'm using Balmy Blue cardstock because it matches our designer series paper that we're using. Hi, Loopy. And you're going to need 2 pieces for this card. This one, which is the card base, measures 8 by 5.5. And then this one measures 3 by 6. And we're going to do a little scoring. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. And on this one, on the 8-inch side, we're going to score this. Let me look at my cheat sheet so I don't get it wrong. I'm going to need my arm out here. We're going to score it at 3 inches, 6 inches, and 7 inches. You want to make sure you're using your scoring blade and not your cutting blade. Now this 3 by 6, we're going to score it at 4 1/4. And I will have all of these measurements over on my blog later today, theplaidpoodle.com, and you can hop on over there to see those. I will put the link in the description below the video here. Okay, I'm going to fold, make a mountain fold. Then I'm going to make a valley fold on these score lines and another mountain fold. So this is going to be your card base. So you've got kind of a mountain, a valley, and a mountain. And then on this one, we're just going to fold that over, and eventually that is going to be our little step portion of the card. We're going to adhere it to our card front, and it will look like this. But first we're going to decorate everything up. So I've cut some designer series paper, and like I said, I will have all the cutting and scoring guides over on theplaidpoodle.com, and there'll be a link below if you want to make this card with what you have at home. Now this beautiful paper, I forget what this is called. Let me grab it. I think it's called Rain or Shine. Rain or Shine. And you probably can't see it, but it has kind of like plastic. It's very shiny, parts of it. There you go. There's a little bit of the shine. It is adorable paper. And once I started cutting on it today, I was like, okay, I have to order more of this paper, especially because the dies in the bundle cut out these little critters. There is your raindrops. Isn't that gorgeous? And then their little jackets and umbrellas have that coating on them. That gives them like a little shine. I love that paper. So I'm going to need more of that. Okay, this piece of paper for our front panel, we want the fold to go to the back. Measures 2 3/4 by, let me get this right, 5 1/4. And we're going to just adhere it right on this front panel. These Mango Melody and Flirty Flamingo colored raindrops are the opposite side of this print. So I'm kind of using the same sheet of designer series paper for this card. Okay, and then when I cut this piece, it is 5 1/4 by 2 3/4, and it's going to go here. And when I cut it, on this one I did really well. I've got the little turtle peeking out here, and then I don't know if you can see the little pig down here. So I tried to make sure I had a little critter peeking out. I might put my front panel over to the side so you can see that pig, but I don't know if I will or not. Everything can't be perfect, right? So this one measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just using my double-sided Stampin' Seal adhesive to put this on. And then this little piece of Designer Series paper measures 3/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put it on this front panel. And I'm not going to put anything on that because that's not really going to show. So that's our card base. So simple, right? Now, this one, it goes this way. Whoops, almost messed up there. We're going to glue it right there. So I'm just going to put a little strip of adhesive there and a little strip at the top. We don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to place this in the center. I hate covering up that little piglet, but oh well, that's what we got to do. And then I'm going to fold it up and fold it over and adhere that down. So now we can put it in an envelope and it'll lay flat, but then when it's open, we've got that dimension, right? Okay, the next thing I did was I cut out one of the little, I love it when Stampin' Up! Does this. In the dies that coordinate with the stamp set, the Playing in the Rain stamp set, there is this cute little rabbit, the little fox with the umbrella, and then the turtle. And you can cut these out right out from the Designer Series paper. You can also stamp them, but I love it when they offer us this option. I'm going to put my dies back in here so I don't lose them. And we're going to do a little die cutting here in a minute, so if you've never die cut before, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I went ahead and cut one of the little foxes out from that Designer Series paper to put right here on the front of my card. Hi, Carol. But first I want to put my sentiment tag on here so I know exactly where to place my fox. So I'm going to take a little scrap of basic white cardstock and some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And then I chose The Rainy Days Are Better With You because I felt like it fit that little area of the front of my card really well. And I'm going to use a die to cut it out. My sentiment out because I have one. I'm going to use one of the Stylish Shapes dies. They have these cute little sentiment tags or banners. But if you do not have anything like that, you could just cut your strip of it looks like 7/8 inches by 2 inches, and then flag both ends and get the same look that I did. Only yours won't have stitching on it. So I'm going to die cut this out, and I think that's the only thing we're going to die cut out. So I am going to use the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and this is one option that you can get if you join Stampin' Up! During the months of January and February, is this little machine. And I use it all the time. I ordered the blue one, the Boho Blue. My paper's going everywhere. But it hasn't arrived yet, so it is on the way. As soon as I get it, I will for sure share it with you because I'm excited about it. Okay, then I always like to put a little embellishment on my cards, and I was thinking about some ribbon behind my sentiment tag, but I just thought, you know what? Let's just grab a strip of coordinating cardstock and create kind of a little layer there. So this is 1/4 inches, and I think I want it to be right about there. I'm just gonna cut both ends off like that. So I'm kind of creating my own little ribbon, and I'm gonna put a little adhesive behind my tag. Make sure it's centered. It's little things like that that drive me nuts. There we go. All right, and straight. That's always good too. Okay, now I'm going to add just a little strip of Stampin' Dimensionals on here. Kind of put those over the top so they'll help hold that down. And I'm going to put my sentiment right in the center of this front panel. Kind of lined up with the bottom of the Designer Series paper. There we go. Gosh, we're almost done with this card. I did do a little fun thing on the inside that I'll share what I did too. Okay, then we're going to take this little fox die cut now that we know where to put him or her. And I am going to grab, I need to pull some more of my dimensionals out. That's okay. I always use these pieces around the edges. Don't ever waste these. Use all of it. All right. Okay, we're going to put this jaunty little guy or girl right on the front of the tag. Isn't that so cute? I just love those little critters. Okay, now on the inside for your, your little note to your recipient, I took a piece of 2 3/4 by 5 1/4 of basic white cardstock. And then I took the little umbrella image and the little puddle image. Now, I wanted to show you something else. On this pattern paper, the little umbrella die cut will cut out that little umbrella. I just love it when Stampin' Up! Does that. It gets me so excited. I don't know why. Okay, I am going to put my little puddle because when you bring your umbrella inside, it leaves a little puddle on the floor or wherever. And I'm doing that in Balmy Blue. And then I'm going to stamp my umbrella in the black because I'm going to color it in with my Flirty Flamingo Stampin' Blends. These are alcohol markers. They're my favorite coloring markers. There we go. So that is the, hi Cheryl, thanks for joining me. Hey Kathy, I haven't been paying attention to the comments. Thanks for joining us today. So I am going to just pop this right inside the inside of the card. And it's ready to go whenever I need to send someone a note or an encouragement. I think anybody would like to receive this card. I would. Rainy days are better with you. I just love these little critters. So that is the card today. And I also wanted to mention about this suite. the reason I shared this suite today, because I was really going to use the taco stamp set, and then I thought, well, I better share this one because the paper pumpkin starting tomorrow, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber or would like to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, the kit, you can subscribe from March 10th or January 10th to February 10th. Will coordinate with this suite, with the Rain or Shine suite. And there's also going to be an add-on die, 2 add-on dies that you can add to the kit, and it will all coordinate with this suite as well as your Paper Pumpkin. So I'm really excited about that. In fact, I might add another Paper Pumpkin kit to my subscription, and I wanted to show you that, how that 3-dimensional card works, because I love this suite, and I know I'm going to love the Paper Pumpkin that coordinates with it, and the little the die cuts that will come with it. So Stampin' Up! Just gave us a little sneak peek of that this morning. So I wanted to share that with you if you are interested, and I have a feeling that that is going to create a run on this suite. So if you are interested in this, what are they calling it? It's page 51. I've got that memorized. They're calling it the Rain or Shine suite. If you are interested in this, I think that announcement about the Paper Pumpkin is going to put a run on this stuff. So just a heads up if you're interested. Better sooner than later. That's all I'm going to say. They because, you know. Okay, that's all I have for today. I will be back Wednesday at 2 p.m. for Coffee and a Card, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon and happy stamping. We will talk soon. Bye-bye.